My job. Sophie had always known what she wanted to do with her life. Ever since she was a little girl, she dreamed of being a journalist, traveling the world and reporting on the most important events of the day. As she grew older, Sophie worked tirelessly to achieve her goal, studying journalism in college and interning at local news stations to gain experience. After graduation, Sophie was offered a job at a small newspaper in her hometown. It wasn't exactly the exciting international reporting job she had dreamed of, but it was a start. Sophie threw herself into her work, staying late at the office and constantly brainstorming story ideas. Her hard work paid off, and soon she was given more responsibility and more exciting stories to cover. Years went by, and Sophie's career continued to progress. She moved to larger newspapers and eventually landed a job at a major national news outlet. She was finally living her dream, traveling the world and reporting on the biggest events of the day. She felt like she was on top of the world. But one day, Sophie's world came crashing down. She was in the middle of covering a major story when she received a call from her editor. The company was downsizing, and Sophie's position was being eliminated. She was being laid off. Sophie was devastated. This job had been her life for years, and she couldn't imagine what she would do without it. But after a few days of wallowing in self-pity, Sophie decided that she couldn't let this setback defeat her. She had worked too hard to get where she was, and she wasn't going to let a layoff bring her down. Sophie threw herself into her job search, sending out resumes and networking with everyone she knew in the industry. It was tough going at first, but eventually, Sophie landed a job at a startup news website. The company was small, but the staff was passionate and dedicated to producing quality journalism. Sophie quickly fell in love with her new job. The pace was fast, and the work was challenging, but she felt like she was part of something special. The website was making a real difference in the world, shining a light on important issues that were often ignored by the mainstream media. As the months went by, Sophie's new job became more than just a source of income. It was a passion, a calling. She felt like she was making a real difference in the world, and it was the best feeling she had ever experienced. Years went by, and Sophie continued to thrive at her job. The website grew, and she was given more responsibility and more opportunities to make a difference. She never forgot the disappointment of her layoff, but she knew that it had led her to something even better. Sophie realized that her job was more than just a way to pay the bills. It was a source of purpose and fulfillment, a way to make a difference in the world. And she was grateful for every moment of it.